Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another cPit Rancor raid video. Oof, that's a mouthful to say. Anyways, I've done already a couple of guides showing you different teams here. I've done Rey, I've done Shakti as well, and Vader in all the phases. And now after all these nerfs and reworks and updates to the actual raid we had, just to give you an idea of roughly how to use these teams, as well as what kind of score you can expect. So again, there'll be a link in description below to those guides if you're interested. In this one I'll be looking at Jedi here in phase 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now see, depending on what Jedi you have, what team you can put together, I won't be using any of my Galactic Legends in this one. Instead I'll be using Jedi Knight Luke lead. So if you're not using any Galactic Legends here in this raid, when it comes to Jedi teams, you probably got two options here. I've seen people using Jedi Knight Revan. They can get very decent score, but my Revan is Relic 4, so I'm not able to test him out myself in this raid. However, I do have Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, so I'll use his lead here to try and get some good score, just showing my mods. Got some decent speeds on him, some decent offense there, and critical damage said. Now, if you need a reminder for his leadership, we'll get this Heroes Arise ability, which will call all the Jedi allies to assist, and as well give them Jedi Will buff. So this will allow you to quickly, do some hits, damage, but because of all those assists, the bosses will gain a lot of bonus turn meters, so the battles will be over very quickly. Now, after the change to the Jedi Wheel, I would say across the board, the scores you will see in this video are like half less than they used to be, just because Jedi's Wheel is no longer ignoring defense. So all the hits are, very low comparing to what they were before. So one of these team, this Jedi Knight Luke team that I'll show you here, before the Jedi Wheel nerf, they were posting decent score in all the phases, but now, it's very sad to see how low have Jedi fallen because of this change. But anyway, still doing the guide just to show you what you can expect now after the change. Now, even though they've taken away there the ability to ignore defense, they bumped up the offense from Jedi Wheel from 25 to 50%, and then at 25% tenacity. Now, tenacity itself won't help you much in this raid, and a 25% offense boost by no means will replace the amount of damage we were able to do before, when we were able to ignore defense when we have Jedi Wheel on our Jedi. Repulse, again, will do damage 3 times to raid bosses, same as before. But again, that damage, because it is based on Luke's damage, and because when he has Jedi Wheel, he's no longer in our defense, even this damage will be half less than it used to be. Anyway, I'll show in the battle just to see how much Jedi Luke is doing still damage, and I'll just mention how much it was before, that you will see. Grandmaster Yoda here, heavy modded for speed, some offense as well, so he can hopefully do some nice damage for you. Now, to maximize the score with the Jedi here, whenever you're using Grandmaster Yoda, try to go into the phase when boss has less than 50% health, because then when Yoda does his basic or his hold to an assist, when you use Heroes Arise, he will grant himself offense up and defense penetration, most importantly, and then he can spread it on the rest of the team, and this will a little bit boost your damage, because you won't be able to gain bonus turn meter here anyways. So definitely, to maximize score, wait for the boss to fall below 50% health. Now bringing in here Kenobi here, he can taunt a little bit, take some heat off from your attackers, but oh man, especially Rancor, he's totally demolishing your team very quickly with his AoEs. But I know you might get a chance to call everybody for an assist whenever they only have Jedi Wheel on. So again, hoping to get a few hits there onto the boss, and we can also dispel debuffs. That a little bit helps, because if your guys obviously get days on them, they won't be able to assist. And in terms of modding, just standard mods I have on these guys, just be making survivable as much as you can. Jedi Knight Anakin here, he's a nice one to have, because obviously you cannot gain bonus turn meter, but you can gain bonus turns. And his Righteous Fury, whenever an ally falls below 50% health, he'll get a bonus turn. So this will not only obviously give Anakin more chances to attack, it will also reduce the cooldowns of Heroes Arise quickly. So in most cases, except phase 4, you will probably be able to use Heroes Arise twice, just to get some more hits there onto the boss. So that's why I like to use Anakin here in this one. And then his AoE can give you offense up as well on your allies, boosting your damage a little bit more. There's the mods, just the mods I have on him, you know, some speed, some damage and things like that. Now for another one I like to use actually his old band, because sometimes you do get lucky and his mind tricks obviously cannot remove turn meter from the boss, but it can apply offense down on it, which will help a little bit your guys survive longer. So it's always nice to have you know, survivability a little bit more. And he can taunt as well, taking some heat off from other guys, and then whenever he does get defeated, obviously you cannot gain bonus turn meter as well, but at least, you know, you can gain offense up as well. Again, a little bit maintaining your damage at a decent level. Now because of the mind tricks, that's why I have my old band modded there for potency, so hopefully he can land some offense down on the boss. Anyway, let's hop into battle, starting with phase 1. There we go. Alright, here we go. So let's just go ahead, use Heroes Arise, go after Captain, start putting hits into him. Kenobi's taunting, perfect. Smash an AoE, get a taunt up there. There we go. Repulse doing what, 80k per hit, so that's not too bad here, but it was doing a lot more before. There we go. Already lost Kenobi, that's okay, that's what he was there for, just to keep the other guys alive. Mind trick, resisted everything. Just call Yoda for an assist here. Alright, there goes Ben, again giving us some boost here. There we go, Heroes Rise again, get some nice assists here. Alright, okay, come on, hang in there Yoda. Here goes Anakin again. Nice big hits. So it really helps here to have, with Yoda here, defense penetration. There we go, nice big hit there. So definitely, if you know, you would go here into phase 1 when boss has more than 50% health, your score probably would be a little bit lower here. And there we go, let's have a look at the score. There we go, 1.7 million, which is about 4.3%. By no means a bad score here, but before the Jedi Wheel nerf, I was approaching like, you know, 2.7, 2.8. I think I even hit 3 million once with this team. And also in terms of like what Jedi to put here, it's really who I have. I tried with Ki-Adi-Mundi in there. I tried even Jedi Master Luke, but it didn't really make a whole lot difference, to be honest. Whichever Jedi I kind of put in there, it was a very, very similar score. Alright, so we'll go into phase 2 or phase 3 next. These two phases are very similar. From my experience in phase 2, you can get a little bit more damage, just because in phase 3, when your guys are debuffed, Rancor will be taking a little bit less damage. But overall, strategy, you know, and what you're doing is pretty much the same, so it doesn't really matter. So just first things first, do a basic here to get defense penetration up, because Rancor is below 50% health. Smash an AoE targeting Rancor there, and then as well, you know, you throw the door panel down. Now you use Heroes Arise, do another mass assist here with Kenobi, then we can spread defense penetration with Yoda, get a taunt up here. And let's see what Repulse can do here. Boom, 50k per hit, whereas before I was doing like 90, sometimes even 100k per hit. So you can see the Jedi Wheel has been nerfed significantly, which causes you to do half less damage than before. So there you go, this time Old Man actually was able to land their offense down on Rancor, so our guys barely taking any damage for this one turn. I see. So you know, it really helps here if Old Man manages to land that. We still had offense down for another turn, so we were able to survive these couple of attacks here from Rancor quite well. Smash an AoE, just keep going. There goes Yoda, there goes Ben. I think I should be able to get to another Heroes Arise, hopefully. We go, there goes Kenobi. Ouch, I was not able to. So go, maybe with a little bit of RNG I could squeeze out a couple of more hits. I mean, 1 million, not a terrible score. But knowing that I was before with this same team pushing 2 million here damage in phase 2 and 3, definitely feeling, you know, the Jedi Wheel nerf here big time. Alright, we got one more phase to go, phase 4, and this is where things get ugly real fast. As always, you know, most teams here don't last long in phase 4. Rancor is an absolute beast. Starts off with an AoE, couple of smacks downs. There we go. Get a taunt up on Kenobi. Let's get offense up here, and let's see what we can do. 35k only, oh man, that's not very good. Alright, time to use Heroes Arise, do another assist here, and I think that's pretty much it. Let's see how many guys can survive. Oh, I was actually able to survive this wave this time. Perfect. Just keep going. There we go. Let's see. Final score here. 1.3%, 480k. Again, before the Jedi wheel nerf, this team was pushing, you know, easily like somewhere between 800k to 1 million even. So again, doing half less damage across the board. Alright guys, hope this video was useful and helpful, showing you how I'm using Jedi Knight Luke here with some of the Jedi that I have to do some okay damage. Now before the Jedi wheel nerf, these guys were pushing double the damage, and then I showed you in this video, so it's a little bit now demoralizing going with the same team and doing less damage, but hey, it is what it is, so let's just make the most of it. Hope you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.